It just works. A phrase I think nobody has ever said about Thread. But in 2025, dare I say, it just works.
I'm Patrick Hunt, and I want you to like smart home tech as much as I do. Real solutions with Matter, Apple Home, and a little creativity. Weekly, I'll show you how small upgrades can make a big difference. Welcome.
I've been building out my Thread network for the past 4 months, and I started with the Level Lock and a few Nanoleaf bulbs. In my second video ever, I talked about Thread and how it works as a mesh network using the Level Lock and those Nanoleaf bulbs. It is my second video ever, so please go easy on me when you watch it, right there. Today we're expanding on that video through the lens of the roller shade by SmartWings. And there's a nice little product review tucked away in here as well. And I really hope you subscribe today because next week I'm going to be doing a Thread smart home tour. I have about 100 devices in this house and 30 or so are actually Thread. And I want to make this clear in this video specifically. I am not an expert. I'm looking at this from the point of view of a consumer who's done as much research as he possibly can, done as much troubleshooting as he possibly can, and is just sharing his experiences. So first, let's talk about some of the Thread issues that people have experienced over the years. And the first glaring issue was the confusion surrounding the border router to the average consumer. It's hard for brands to justify putting Thread products on shelves like Home Depot or Lowe's because the average consumer may not understand new smart home technology and the nuances around the different protocols, whether they need a proprietary hub, a universal hub, or a border router, what have you. Matter over Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi connectivity in general is essentially plug and play. A consumer can pick a product up off the shelf, take it home, connect it to their network, and be using it in 5 minutes. And then the second issue is that when it launched, it had a bit of a bumpy start. Users were experiencing unstable or lost connections, and then with the vastly different experiences around brands and their rollout of Thread, that made the user experience a little tough, unfortunately. And then the third big issue is that it's been really hard to actually see your Thread network in an app, or see your individual devices or how they're connected to each other. I can't think of any more major problems that are stopping you from adopting Thread, but if you can, please drop them in the comments, I'd love to hear. But today, there are over 25 pages of certified Thread products on threadgroup.org. The protocol is growing fast, and just like any technology, the further we get from day one Thread, the more dependable it's gonna be. Let's talk through this while I install this shade. I measured my window about a dozen times because this is gonna be an inside mount shade, so you wanna make sure your measurements are good. And you should measure the top of the window opening and the bottom of the window opening and take the smallest number because not every window frame is level and plumb. You send in your measurements and the shade is customized at the factory, so you wanna make sure it fits the whole window opening and not just the top of the window opening. The measuring was genuinely the hardest part of the install. Upon ordering, I input my measurements and made a few other selections, one of which was the motor type. Now this is the platform and the protocol compatibility. I chose Matter over Thread. My total was $391 for this shade, but SmartWings was nice enough to send this to me for free so I can test it out and give you my honest feedback. And I'm giving this Thread device every reason to fail me. It's battery powered, so it's a sleepy end device, an endpoint. It's not routing to any other Thread device. And I'm installing it in the absolute depths of my home, in my office, far away from the border router. If a Thread device was gonna fail me, it would be this one. I even killed power to the closest Thread devices that I know it was using as routing points in the mesh network, and guess what? No issue. Because the Thread network is self-healing. It just found a new route. So let's take a look back at those issues. The border router. This one's fixed with time. The old Apple TV, for example, as time goes by, that's gonna be really hard to find even secondhand. The current Wi-Fi version that isn't Thread compatible, I'm confident will be replaced with a version that is Thread compatible. This one confused me too. I didn't realize when I was getting the Ethernet version of Apple TV that I was getting Thread compatibility. And if I had gotten the Wi-Fi version, I wouldn't have it. I had no idea. And then the stability issues. I know it's anecdotal, but even when I only had 3 Thread devices in my house, I never had a lost connection. I never had a slow response. If you're smart about device placement early on in relation to the border router, you can construct a very solid network. And then lastly, seeing your network. Apps like Eve and Nanoleaf have made it possible to see all the Thread devices on your network and if they're being used as a router or an endpoint. On the Innovelli White Series switches, they actually have a button sequence that you can use to see how strong of a connection that device has in the Thread network. Now, I'm not saying that Thread is currently flawless. Someone who knows a lot more than I do may be able to list them all out for you. It doesn't do this, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that. But to the average smart home user, you likely will not encounter a lot of those issues. And the severity of some of the issues I have encountered that may have been thread related are no different or worse than what I've encountered on my Zigbee network or my Wi-Fi network. So this shade by SmartWings was installed and connected to Apple Home through Matter in about 15 minutes. You put the brackets up and you click the shade into place. You scan the QR code and then you click the shade into place. Whoops. I then plugged in the solar panel and stuck it to my window, but it says it's not charging and it has actually never said charging. So maybe this window does not get enough sunlight. I'm gonna have to look into that. It's as aesthetically pleasing and built as well as the Lutron shades that I've seen and everyone loves. But it does not require a proprietary hub outside of the border router, of course. You can get a remote with it, but this shade is going to open and close with my automations daily. Looking to the future of smart home technology, I think most houses will be equipped with a thread border router almost by accident because it's built into so many devices. It may even be the case that your thread border router and your Wi-Fi router are one and the same. So when you ask me about thread in 2025, and this battery-powered shade that's installed in the deepest, darkest depths of my house, far, far away from the thread border router, I say to you, it just works.